All right, so what's this whole chasing 30 thing? What's this about? I don't know who came up with it, but essentially it's a group of folks that try to see games at all Major League Baseball stadiums. There's only 30 teams. I think the NFL has more than 30 teams. So that might seem like a weird number, but there's also a book. This is the official Major League Baseball ballpark passport book. This was designed by Tim Parks. He's kind of a legend. So you can get this at mlbballparkpassport.com. So a lot of folks that are doing the chase, like this is the official book. So if you go to stadiums and you try to stamp in with a different book or a knockoff, they probably won't stamp it for you. So just be aware of that. Kind of depends on who's working the shop that day. This can be kind of pricey, and there's expansion packs. There's also a minor league baseball pack. You can get as part of the expansion packs pages that include for like museums and attractions. So think Field of Dreams, Negro Baseball Hall of Fame, things like that. I also stamped in for Brewers postseason last year, so there was like a postseason validation page that you can get. What I like to do is I bought this. It's like a 5x7. It's almost like a top loader for cards. I put mine in here. It just keeps it rigid while I'm traveling. But it's not really waterproof because it's still open on the end. So I also just use a quart size Ziploc bag, put it in here. I put my name and my cell phone number on the bag with Sharpie, and my son's very embarrassed when I carry this around. He thinks I'm crazy, but yeah, we just went to Kansas City this spring, and the Brewers did get rained out. It was unfortunate. It's how it goes sometimes when you're chasing. So the Ziploc bag with the rain was a good idea. Also, you know, people spill beer, things happen, so just protect your investment. The other cool thing about going to Kaufman is they actually had can koozies that were stadium specific. It does have the team logo on the back, but a lot of teams don't have something that says, you know, the stadium name. And to me, I'm an interior designer. I'm definitely chasing as more of an architectural focus. I mean, I love baseball, but I'm always looking at, you know, things, how it's built, the materials and stuff like that. So to me, it's more about the stadium. I don't necessarily want to wear another team's jersey. So it was cool that they offered that. They also had a game day pin that was commemorative. So it's got the date and one of our players, one of their players. So that was cool. And I didn't know that they did that. You know, sometimes the folks that work in the shops, if you just mention, yeah, you know, I'm trying to get to all the stadiums, they'll tell you about stuff like this. I mean, people just love to talk baseball, talk the team. So I bought this at the checkout. They weren't even really displayed, so I wouldn't have known that if you didn't mention it. So that was cool. There's also this validation passport, which is like a smaller book. So if you're on the website and you want to buy the book, the thing with this is you're basically stamping in multiple times at the same stadium. So like if you went to your home stadium multiple times, you could just do this so that you're not filling up your big book. What I also like to do, and I had seen this on a Facebook page, somebody had mentioned this HP Sprocket printer. It takes photo paper that's sticky, so you basically could print off your photos from the event. Here's one when I still had hair. That was a long time ago. But it's kind of a cool way to print off photos from the event and then just like stick it right in here. You don't have to fill it in. I also do screenshots of the MLB Ballpark app. I think it's still called At the Ballpark or something like that. Of the lineup cards. So like this, I was at Old Yankee Stadium in August of 2008. So it's kind of cool to look back and see the lineup card and some of these names. Kevin Youkilis, Jason Varitek, and then on the Yankee side, Jeter, of course. Yeah, so it's just kind of cool to look back and see, you know, who was 0 for that day and who had a big day. So that's another thing that I like to do with the sticker paper. But yeah, I would definitely suggest putting your pages. I don't carry the whole book to the stadium. I just take out the page that I need. I put it in like this 5x7 top loader. I get these off Amazon. Put it in a quart size Ziploc bag. Put my phone number on there just in case. You never know. and then I go get my stamp. I usually try to do that early in the day, get that done, and then we can enjoy the rest of the day. We can walk around, we can look at the stadium. There's usually artwork, gotta try some good food, and just make a day of it. So whether you're chasing on your own, solo, or as a family, you have to come up with your own chase rules. I used to travel quite a bit for work, and so I would be in different cities in the off season. So then I would do the tours, and some folks don't count that because it's not a game. Now, to me, I'm just trying to get to all the stadiums. It's more about the architecture for me. So I was in the building, I was up close and personal, I was there, I took the photos, I count it. Other people, they try to do 30 stadiums in 30 days, or they try and see every stadium with their team playing on the road. So you gotta kind of make up your own rules, but just remember it's supposed to be fun, and you're gonna have stadiums that really kind of disappoint you, and it's not always weather related. Sometimes you just build it up so much, you're so excited to go to a certain place. You spend a lot of money and time to get across the country to go there, and it's maybe not what you hoped it would be. It's okay, it happens. There's also gonna be those stadiums that are literally just, you're checking the box to say that you went to all of them. You don't really care to be there, and they blow you away. The fans are great, the food's awesome. You didn't know it was gonna be nostalgic. Maybe it's a newer stadium. So your chase is gonna kind of ebb and flow. You're gonna have great trips. You're gonna have the, we went, but it wasn't awesome. You're also, if you're chasing with a family, there's those games, somebody's not feeling well, you gotta leave early, or the weather looks bad and you only catch a couple innings. It's just how it goes. Remember, it's supposed to be fun. Enjoy your chase. Keep coming back for more tips. I'd love to hear how everybody else kind of organizes and keeps track of their chase.